Hello there everyone, Shibby here. Hope everyone out there is doing well and came back once again with some more Pokemon trading card game pocket. Today's video, I feel like trying out this Aerodactyl deck that I built and see if we can rack up a win or two with it. This deck is pretty simple in its composition. It just revolves around Aerodactyl, Marshadow, Primeape, and I do have a Hitmonlee here for good measure. But I will have the entire deck list in the description of this video below should you want to check it out for yourself and maybe try it or improve upon it. But yeah, I will try to explain my game plan as we get in some matches here. So yeah, that's enough me rambling, and let's go find our first game. Alright, looks like I found my first opponent for the video here. And we're going first. Damn it. Never like going first. Alright, well, not a bad hand. We do have Hitmonlee, Marshadow, and our old Amber and Aerodactyl, so we kind of got everything we need to get the party going here. But yeah, so for this Aerodactyl deck that I built, like the premise is pretty simple. Hitmonlee is more or less your fodder, as is Mankey and Primeape. They are here just so you can deal damage and be annoying while you're building up Aerodactyl in the background. I also opt to run Marshadow because inevitably something's probably going to get knocked out before you get Aerodactyl going. So we have our Marshadow here just for a little added comfort and firepower. And Hitmonlee is here for situations like this where they run the Druddigon so you can hit around it, not hit into it. So that is also good. But it looks like they're actually running the fire and water energy, so that hopefully might make this Gyarados a little bit more of a pain in the ass to less of a pain in the ass to play around, because I can one-shot the Magikarp back there. And they know that, so they're just going to opt to build up Froakie. Alright, well, our decision is here. So let's go ahead and put an energy into the Hitmonlee. And since we already have our Aerodactyl, let's play it so we don't get red carded. And they can't evolve on a whim anymore. We're going to oak it up and not put the old Amber down for right now, because we don't want it to get sniped, and we don't have our other Aerodactyl anyway. But we're going to Pokeball it up. That is a Mankey, so I will actually play Mankey and get that party started. And we're going to Stretch Kick and get rid of this Gyarados threat back here. Now with Druddigon, he can one-shot me, which is a no bueno. So, yep, that's where that build is going. Now I could play Sabrina, and that could make things interesting, but I don't know if I want to do that or not. Alright, let's put an energy into Marshadow, because if he, of course, hits Hitmonlee and knocks him out, then we're just going to one-shot this Druddigon. And we will go ahead and evolve into Primeape as well. And I'm going to take a pot shot at this Froakie. We're kind of just encouraging him to take out Hitmonlee, which is not necessarily a bad idea. Alright, let's see what they opt to do. They opt to take out the Hitmonlee, and they know I got a Marshadow on my bench, so this Druddigon is not long for this world. Alright, they're going to take out Hitmonlee. It's actually not bad. And we're going to bring out the Marshadow. And we get a Pokeball. I do have another Mankey in here. Unfortunately, the bad thing about all fossil cards is that you can't hit on them with the Pokeball, so you just kind of have to get lucky drawing into them. That's okay, because that luck has been on our side just a little bit. And I am going to actually play this other Marshadow, just to kind of make our opponent wary to knock out another Pokemon. And we're going to get popped. Now, I didn't touch on this before. If you're not familiar with EX Aerodactyl, the big thing with this card is its effect where your opponent cannot evolve in the active zone. So what I want to do here is tag in Froakie, or not Froakie, well, yeah, it is Froakie. Froakie, so they can't evolve into Frogadier, and then in turn Greninja. So that's kind of what we want. That is the game plan. There's another Magikarp back there. Alright, so they only have fire energy, so that's actually good. And I can actually just win here because Magikarp and Froakie only have 30 health, so it's really concede or lose, really. And they did opt to concede there. It was kind of impossible situation they were put in. But good game to that opponent. Not a bad first showing. Hopefully we can get lucky in the duels to come. And yeah, I'll be back when I find my next game. All right, looks like I found my next opponent here. Let's see what we're going up against. And we're going second. Good. I always like second. And unfortunately, we drew both of our Marshadows. That sucks. Would have liked to see Hitmonlee or Mankey here. We have an Aerodactyl in our hand, which is also good. And they're playing Psychic, which is not the best thing in the world here. But thankfully, with Primeape, they can't actually do any damage. I mean, they can't attack on their first turn anyway. But having the type mismatch is no bueno, not good. But hopefully I can tag into, or draw into Hitmonlee, or preferably Mankey, actually. So if I can hopefully maybe oak it up and draw into Mankey and Primeape, that'd be good. Alright, we get hit on a Pokeball. Let's play that first. And we do get Mankey. We're definitely going to tag Mankey out into the active spot. Since I'm running Mythical Island, Mankey, if we get look on a coin toss, I can actually just go ahead and knock out this Primeape. And we get our old Amber. So we can actually also... Well, we want Aerodactyl out here. Oh, they conceded immediately. Well, I don't know why. They had the type advantage, but maybe they saw something that I didn't. That wouldn't be surprising. But good game to that opponent, and I'll go find my next match then. Alrighty, looks like I found my next opponent. Let's see if we can get lucky and make this 3 in a row here. Though I don't know if I can really count that that last one too much, considering I think they probably would have won. But we will do what we can and control what we can control. And Karma's going to hit me again as we're playing another Psychic deck. And we pretty much got the damn near the exact same hand that I had in the last duel. But no Pokeball or Oak this time, so it's not going to be as easy to draw into Mankey or Hitmonlee. And they've got Ralts out. Hopefully they didn't hit on the Mew or Mewtwo that they have lurking back there. They do hit on Mew. Well, we need to get started pretty damn quick. And we need to be annoying. Fortunately, Aerodactyl is not really going to be much of a factor in this duel. Because, well, Mewtwo and Mew don't need to evolve. And the Ralts you want to run in the background anyhow. Okay. Things just got a little tougher. Really doesn't behoove me in any way. Play Sabrina here. Or maybe it does. Guess we'll do it just to waste their time. I guess that would be good. To make them waste energy and resources, and then with Ralts in the active spot, they can't leave them there because it can't evolve. Alright, so we can chip away on Mewtwo a little bit here then. Even though I can't attack right now, next turn we can start hitting for 40. And then have Aerodactyl going on the bench. But again, unfortunately, Aerodactyl's really just honestly not going to be much of a factor. And Mewtwo's going to be able to hit us for 70 due to our weakness to Psychic. I'll bring in the old Amber. But only because I have Aerodactyl in my hand, so... There's Mankey. But unfortunately, Mewtwo can one-shot your bud, so you don't really help me too much. Alright, well, we get our Aerodactyl out. And, I guess put our energy into the lad. And... in our turn, I mean, I don't know if it may be worth it just letting Aerodactyl get hit here. Aerodactyl can hit twice. Right, well, could have gotten hit twice, but they get Gardevoir next turn. It's really not going to matter too much. But we can hit for 80, which is good. So if I can deal some damage with Aerodactyl, then we can finish off this Mewtwo with Marshadow. We're gonna get a free 100. So let's see if they got Gardevoir. I hope they don't. Because I can see how I could win if they don't. They do, so we're going to lose Aerodactyl instantaneously. But they are going to lose their Mewtwo. That is a plus. So... But they might, when I knock out Mewtwo, might opt to just tag in Mew. More than likely, they probably got a Budding Expedition in that hand, so they're just going to retreat them when I do hit, so I probably need to draw into a Sabrina next turn, optimistically. And yes, we're going to lose our Aerodactyl, give them to a lead right now, but we're going to knot it right back up. And let's not do anything stupid like bringing the wrong Marshadow. Alright, so we get this Marshadow in. Get another Aerodactyl. Always good. So we'll play the old Amber. Put energy in this Marshadow, take out the Mewtwo. Now, unfortunately, Marshadow is effectively worthless because we can't afford to lose another Pokemon because we lose. So I'll never be able to hit for 100 again. So. I need to be able to hit this Mewtwo twice is the thing. But I'm not going to be able to hit Mewtwo twice with a Gardevoir back there. I've only got basically one turn to knock out Mewtwo. But if they got a Geo, I lose right now. Alright, well, no matter what I do, I don't survive my next turn because Gardevoir is going to make sure of that. But we can evolve an Aerodactyl just to feel better. Alright, let's play Professor's Research. Poke it up, never hurt anybody. Alright, well, we have a Geo. Alright, well... I mean, we don't have any options to speak of, so we're just going to XP out the Marshadow, which, I mean, is effectively worthless. Because Mewtwo is going to knock out Aerodactyl, so that'll be the end of my turn. Unless for some reason they just opt to not power up Mewtwo, which there's not a world in which they would, at least intentionally. And yep, there's a 2 energy on Mewtwo. And down goes Aerodactyl. Well, unfortunately, the writing was kind of on the wall on that one. But I tried to do what I could. But, yeah, type disadvantage there didn't really do me any favors. But, good game to that opponent, and I'll be back when I find my next match. Alrighty, looks like I found my potentially final opponent here. We are going second. That's good. Hopefully we don't get our third Psychic deck in a row. Alright, this is a little bit better hand than what we've had in the past. Actually get our Hitmonlee and a Marshadow. No old Amber. Unfortunately, no Mankey. So, all we can do is snipe the bench, and they might know that and only opt to play one Pokemon. Or never mind, they're just going to go for broke. Alright, I can see how this deck could be problematic. I think I definitely want to get that Joltik the hell out of here. Just so we don't get locked into place and be unable to retreat. And, I am curious to know what kind of Raichu they're running. Either the heavy hitter, or one that can snipe the bench, or both, because I have a deck that runs one of each. Alright, well, I guess we're going to get to sniping with the old Hitmonlee here. Take out that, or at least hit this Joltik here. And then I hope for an old Amber or a Mankey. So we can prevent the evolution into this, well, this is exactly what I was trying to avoid, but, I can get that lucky. Alright, they can't actually tag this Raichu out. So we're just gonna keep, tagging Galvantula back there. And there's an EX Pikachu back there, which is also not good. Alright, they're going to start powering up the Raichu. Or we can get Sabrina something in, but it's really not worth it at this point. We're going to power up Marshadow. Continue sniping Galvatula. I'm opting to snipe him, just because I can one-shot Pikachu with either one of the Marshadows in an ideal world and situation. But this Raichu is going to mess me up next turn. Just get both Marshadows up and running. And we'll take out Galvatula. And Hitmonlee can survive 2 hits. And I'm willing to concede Hitmonlee. So I think what I'm going to opt to do... We're going to get hit once no matter what. Then we're going to hit... Well, he can't one-shot me. He's only going to do 70. I don't think it powers up the effect. Okay, it doesn't. Okay, so that's good. We get Oak's Research. And let's go ahead and Oak it up. Why not? An X Speed and a Mankey. Okay, so we got some plays here. I'm actually going to opt to put an energy into Mankey because Mankey gets hit that's actually good. And we're going to take a pot shot at this Pikachu. Okay, so we're going to lose Hitmonlee, which is fine. And they're going to put energy into Pikachu. Of course, there's a wide... I don't know why they're wasting Geos here. That's not really worth it, and it's not powering up the... not powering up the bench damage. Alright, so... we lose... Lose Hitmonlee. Totally okay, we kind of more or less wanted that. And we get a Sabrina, but they're not going to tag in that Pikachu. No way, no how. So we're going to evolve into Primeape. Put an energy into this Marshadow. And we will one-shot old Raichu here. Now, unless they have a Sabrina, they're kind of in an unwinnable position here. Because if they kill my Marshadow, I bring in another Marshadow, and we one-shot the Pikachu. If they have Sabrina, they instantly knock out anything on my bench, but I miscalculated. They only have 1 point, so never mind. We don't lose here no matter what. But we do put them in an unwinnable position. They take out Marshadow. But we're going to play it safe and just bring in Primeape. No need to do anything fancy. Do get our old Amber. At this point, don't really need it, but it's going to play it to play it. Put an energy into Primeape here. And knock out Pikachu, and that is GG's. Alright, well, we managed to overcome a Pikachu deck here, but we did have the type advantage, so we did have that going for us. But I do believe this is going to be my final opponent, and good game to that opponent, by the way. If you made this far in the video, I do thank you for watching. As always, feel to leave me any comments on how I can play a better Aerodactyl deck, because I know this deck could absolutely be improved. Again, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe if you like it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.